What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video party. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this video we're going to be taking a look at a movie that I thought would never see the light of day, and that is Zack Snyder's Justice League. Holy crap, looking at the journey that this film went through, I'm amazed that we finally get to see the original version of Justice League. But before we go any further, I need to point this out for those who aren't aware of the behind the scenes story of Justice League. Yes, I am aware of that we had a Justice League movie back in 2017, a movie that I was very excited for because I was so happy to see my favorite superheroes like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman all share the same screen. But that was before I heard all the drama that went down for when Joss Whedon took over as director, who also directed several Avenger movies. So when I heard that he was going to be directing Justice League, I was actually pretty confident this was actually going to be a pretty good movie. Anyway, the drama that unfolded during the making of this movie is that during production, Zack Snyder unfortunately was going through a family crisis, so he needed to step down in order to be with his family. That's when Warner Bros. Decided to step in and continue working on this movie without its director and his overall vision. That's when the studio decided to hire Joss Whedon as a director, given his experience with some of Marvel's biggest movies. And from then on, Whedon pretty much rewrote and reshot Justice League to be lighthearted and somewhat funny like his Avenger movies. And while at first I really enjoyed the movie because ignorance is bliss, but when I heard about what was cut from the film, I was a bit upset because we didn't get to see the true version of what this movie was supposed to look like. Fast forward 4 years later, and HBO Max decided to fulfill that need by allowing Zack Snyder to finally finish making his movie in a 4-hour cut of Justice League. Okay, before we go any further, we have to state the obvious. Holy crap, 4 hours? When I first heard the news that HBO Max was going to be releasing the Snyder Cut, the original plan was to break the movie into little bits and release it weekly in about 4 or 5 episodes. From a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense. I mean, if you want to get more subscribers to your streaming service, why not release Justice League in 1-hour weekly episodes? Well, Zack Snyder decided this movie should be released as a whole, and after watching the entire movie in one go, I only got this to say: holy crap. So the movie picks up during Batman vs. Superman as we watch Superman make the ultimate sacrifice as he destroys himself along with Doomsday. And when that happens, the whole world soon realizes that the god is dead. The one person that was basically our nuclear deterrent is dead, leaving our planet wide open for an alien invasion. Which brings us to Steppenwolf, who gets somewhat more screen time than what we got in 2017. And from this, we learn a little bit more about his motives, as he's been in exile and is desperate to return home and stand by his nephew's side, the all-powerful Darkseid. And looking at how they portrayed Darkseid, he has this Sauron presence that can be felt throughout the entire film. While we don't see him in that much action other than in a flashback and in a vision scene, you do get the feeling that this guy's always watching. But anyway, while Steppenwolf is getting ready to destroy the world in the name of the almighty Darkseid, Batman, Wonder Woman recruit the Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman. And while the 2017 version gave us somewhat sort of a good look at each individual superhero, Zack Snyder's Justice League goes way deeper as you truly get to know each character and their internal struggles. Remember, this was the movie that was supposed to kickstart a whole slate of films for each member of the Justice League. And while we get to see more of the Flash and Aquaman, Cyborg is pretty much the center of the entire movie. Makes perfect sense given that his entire body is a mother box, the same technology used by Darkseid and Steppenwolf, and is basically the key aspect of the story. Also, given that most people are familiar with The Flash and Aquaman, the movie needs to showcase Cyborg to show everyone that he's a valuable character to the story. So it's no wonder why Ray Fisher was upset with the 2017 version of Justice League, because when you watch that film, Cyborg's barely in the movie. Speaking of valuable characters, one of the problems with 2017's Justice League is that the movie didn't promote that much Superman, despite everyone knowing that he was going to come back. I mean, how can you have the Justice League without Superman? I mean, it's like promoting Avengers without Captain America. But anyway, as some of you may know, Man of Steel is one of my top 5 favorite superhero films of all time, despite what others may think. With that being said, before I get into the good stuff about Superman, I still have to address this one problem that I had with the story. In the 2017 version, the Justice League revives Superman almost sort of this Frankenstein Pet Sematary style, and Superman wakes up and starts attacking everyone. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, the return of Superman pretty much plays the same way. The only difference is that everyone is on board with bringing Supes back, because in order to stand a chance against Steppenwolf, we need the Man of Steel. What also makes this scene different and somewhat better is that in 2017, Wonder Woman, for whatever reason, was not okay with resurrecting Superman. In this movie, she's totally fine with it and sees the need for bringing back Kal-El. Anyway, what still bothers me is that I would have preferred Superman coming back like the way he did in the comics, where I think it was the Kryptonian robots that gave him solar energy to bring him back to life, instead of having this mother box defibrillate him back to life. Clear! That being said, seeing Superman don the black suit, where we also not only get to hear the voices of his two fathers, John Kent and Jor-El, but we also get a little taste of Hans Zimmer's Superman music, I gotta be honest with you, I actually cried a little. In fact, I'm actually gonna watch that scene right now.
Fly, son. It's time.
Superman! Okay, back to the video. One last thing about why I love Superman so much is how Zack Snyder uses the Man of Steel in the final act of the film. And I gotta tell you, the best part of the entire movie is watching Superman stand in front of Steppenwolf, take an axe to the shoulder, look at him dead in the eye and say, I'm about to ruin your whole career, before he starts wailing on this poor idiot. That is how you showcase Superman in Justice League. You don't send him on some sort of side mission while everyone deals with the big boss. No. You have him step in at the right moment, throw the ultimate insult, and have him smash this guy to bits. And while I loved watching Superman go to town on this poor fool, I also liked how he wasn't overused in the final fight. Because there's that running joke for when Superman comes to save the day, everyone can take a break because he's got this covered. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, we not only get to watch Superman cut loose, but we also get to watch him work hand in hand with Wonder Woman and Aquaman from when they take down Steppenwolf in a very glorious way. And I loved every single second of it. Okay, with that being said, after watching the movie, all 4 hours of it, my final thoughts are, this is way better than what we saw in 2017, and I really love this movie. One thing should be noted that the only thing that pretty much hinders this movie is the overall runtime. At over 4 hours, it's pretty overwhelming. No joke, when I watched this movie with my brother, by the time we finished it, the sun had already went down. Now, while the film is at over 4 hours long, the story, however, is broken up into several chapters, which makes it easy for people to watch it in several segments, rather than all in one go like I did. At the same time, I also couldn't help but think of several scenes that I would have cut from the film in order to shorten the length of the movie. But when I thought about that, I soon realized that if I were to take out several moments from this film, it wouldn't be Zack Snyder's Justice League. It would pretty much be almost the same thing that what we got in 2017. Okay, with that out of the way, my final thoughts about this movie is that it's pretty good. If you decide to watch the movie, all 4 hours of it, you may want to clear your schedule, or you can watch it in 1 hour episodes. And by the time you reach the end, you feel relieved that after so long, we finally got to see Zack Snyder's true vision for Justice League. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall view for Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you can get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.